Yeah, that was nice. What's going on, Cal?
What's up, Rob? Good to see you, man.
Man.
I've been doing well. How are you?
Oh, good, good. I got that little throat tickle coming back. It was gone for about 2 weeks and now it's back. So if I have to mute and do that, I apologize. But feeling much better than I was the last time we did this. That's for certain. That's for certain. But
You
man,
look
it is
much better too.
thanks. I dressed the part this time, as you can see.
I love that shirt. Where's
It's
that shirt from?
it's from worldmobilealliance.io. We have a merch store and you can get all sorts of amazing stuff. You can get things for the Alliance, you can get things for Minutes Network, get things for Unity. And man, I've probably bought between what I got for my wife and my kids and myself, probably 18 items from that store so far.
Wow.
So yeah, we are decked out. We are decked out in merch. But yeah, worldmobilealliance.io. Oh, you can also get your air nodes there. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
But yeah, maybe we'll show that a little bit later. We'll just tease it out right now. It's the place to be.
Oh, yeah.
Worldmobilealliance.io.
I
But
hear you
man,
can
it is the
actually sorry. I hear you can actually get some discounts on your Rare Evil tickets as well.
yeah, absolutely. We're gonna be rare. That's gonna be a fun time. We'll have to talk about that because they have some announcements, some updates about hotels and other things. So we'll have to talk about some rare here. But it's Pi Day. It's 314. So
Is
happy Pi Day to everybody who celebrates and or likes math and or eats pie. Happy Pi Day.
Rob, what's your
But
favorite pie?
ooh, probably banana cream pie.
Oh, me too.
Love banana cream pie.
It's the best.
Um, yes. Always a fan of pumpkin around the fall holidays, but I think anytime banana cream, lemon pie is great. But yeah, if you were to put a menu in front of me, I'd pick a nice banana cream pie any day.
Amazing. We'll make
But
a special banana cream pie for Rare in the shape of a W on the top of it.
nice
Uh-huh.
extra whipped cream with the W there. So we already got a comment from our friend formerly known as Override Applied, Yinzer Mobile. When World Mobile trucker hats with the gold embroidery. Right now we just have them with the white embroidery, I believe. And makes a good point. Yeah, we maybe should do a special edition with some gold embroidery, changed up a little bit. But I like it. I like the idea. But man, all right. Well, we got a lot to talk about, and I'm just kind of rambling right now. But anyway, before we get going, everything good with you over in bright sunny California?
It's amazing. Lovely. I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts right now. It's like 80 degrees outside. Funny you say that because I had a really interesting week this past week. I met with this legend called James Bowater. He was in LA visiting for some business that he had, and he was kind enough to spend a little bit of time with me. So we had a drink or two, and we just talked about World Mobile. And it's man, the guy has so much energy. I love it. He pops out of the Uber, and then he's Clover, and he's wearing this like really cool World Mobile hat. And I was wearing, actually, funny enough, I was wearing the World Mobile Alliance hat at the time. And he's like, "Where did you get this hat from?" Oh, World Mobile Alliance store. And by the way, we are going to release a bunch of new things. We are already talking about it. There's going to be some new designs. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. Oh, you're drinking that ginger beer. Let's go.
Yeah. Maybe I'll be smart today.
And we actually thinking about releasing some. I don't know if I should talk about this or not, but maybe it should be a surprise. I've thought about this for a bit, but let's say we should probably release some stickers. Don't you think so? I mean, I think people love stickers. Stick them
Absolutely.
everywhere. Put your
Mhm.
QR code on there. Your affiliate QR code, and slap it on someone's back wherever you go. And get some subscribers going.
like Hosky does at Rare Evo.
All right.
He has a whole bunch of minions that walk around and literally just they'll sneak up on you and they'll stick it right on your back, right on your butt, right on the back of your head. you'll have Hosky stickers. You won't know unless somebody's kind enough to pull it off you.
Yeah, we might. Sorry, Hosky, if you hear this, but we might copy your idea and we might slap a few QR codes for people to subscribe with World Mobile plans at Rare. That's actually not a bad idea. I like that.
Right, man. So I mean, I'm looking at the calendar here, and I mean, I got some countdowns going on. Like we talked about, today's Pi Day. Tomorrow, so there's a just for people who are really really cool. You probably know this already, but there is a comic book convention going on. I believe it's in Washington D.C., but it's going on this weekend, and all of the Firefly cast except for Adam Baldwin is attending. And tomorrow they're making a big announcement. Everyone believes they're going to bring Firefly back. So that's going to happen tomorrow. I am desperately waiting to hear what they're going to say, because Firefly is my favorite thing of all time. But looking at dates, not just the 15th, not just the Ides of March, beware the Ides of March in the Firefly announcement, but Mickey posted something out. There you go, Dom. Shiny. Back at you. Mickey put something out there basically to be ready for March 23rd. And that's it. Now, Cal, within the last 2 or so weeks, you spent time with Mickey. You went out with the team. You spent probably at least one day with them, maybe more. You just didn't want to tell me about, because you know how insanely jealous I am. But you spent time with these guys. And then right after, they put out this thing about Mickey put something about March 23rd. What do you know? Nice.
Connection disappears.
I gotta go. Mike's embargoing
I
me.
gotta go. I don't know anything. That is the truth. There is a couple things that the team is working on, many things, but funny enough, there is probably that much more things that they're working on in the background that I have no idea about. And this is one of the things that I have no idea about. I'm just excited as everyone else. And, believe it or not, I actually really love surprises. Sometimes I'm like, don't tell me. I'd like to be surprised, So I'm looking forward to it. But I can see that the team recently had an AMA. Mickey was in there. Andy was in there. By the way, WMTX Lady did a phenomenal breakdown and summary as normal. And if you haven't listened to the space, you probably should, but also check out her summary so you can see it in a written format. But you can just hear the excitement in their voice, like both of them. Especially Mickey was super pumped. And whenever Mickey gets really, really pumped like that, I get really excited because I know something's coming. And I've seen the rest of the team repost and share the excitement. So something big must be coming there, and I'm looking forward to seeing what it is.
What do you think? If you had to guess,
I wouldn't take a guess. I just want to see something that's going to get the World Mobile name out to the broader audience. Let's just say that.
Gotcha. If I had to guess, I'm thinking it's that celebrity endorsement that Mickey teased out, a little bit ago, and in February, and we're hoping to get something from him, and he's been tight-lipped about that. My guess is, if I had to guess, it's a celebrity endorsement. If I had to guess who, I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start with that. But I'm guessing it's probably a big name that's going to generate a lot of buzz around World Mobile. So there's my guess there. Speaking of generating buzz, World Mobile's been trending. WMTX has been trending. What do you know about this, Cal?
Number 3 spot. We've been fluctuating between number 1 spot up to number 6 spot, but we've been consistently for the past, I don't know how many days now. It's been weeks, but man, we've gone up a whole 30% in the past 7 days. I mean, people are definitely waking up to World Mobile Token, and what's cool is like the amount of different people that I haven't seen without yellow backgrounds, like posting and reposting and getting excited for the token itself and the price. And sorry, I got a call right now. Excuse me. And that's really good to see. I mean, the community is definitely growing. I mean, we hit all-time highs all over the place recently. I mean, we got all-time high on the air nodes. We went all-time high on daily active users. We're sitting number 3 or 4 spot token terminal, and once the full integration happens, and even if we include Minutes Network, user base, which is quite a bit as well. We'll talk a little bit about Minutes later on. But yeah, we'll definitely be sitting on the number 1 spot right there, and it's a well-deserved spot. So I think being all over CoinMarketCap, I think being all over Token Terminal and hitting the rankings is definitely catching some eyes, because I mean, look at the fear and greed index right there. We're sitting at 29. Like, people, if you talk to anyone that's been in crypto, is just, they're feeling down right now. They're not like very happy about their tokens being normally quite a bit down. And when they see something like World Mobile Token, when they start reading about it and start realizing that the actual utility baked in the token comes from real world generating asset, right, backed by people subscribing to a network, you start to realize, hey, okay, well, I've been in this space for, I don't know, whatever time you've been in this space. I've been in this space for quite a bit now, and it's always been the same thing, right? Pretty token, the hype is there, the hype dies down, and then the liquidity gets pulled, and then all of a sudden it disappears. Well, the World Mobile Token, I mean, we've been around for a while, and we've had a lot of ups and downs, but the core thing is that the community stuck around, and we have a absolutely enormous community. I mean, you can see it. Like, you go to Rare Evo, it's like everywhere you turn around, it's a World Mobiler, wearing yellow, and everyone's talking about World Mobile, and I think this is our time to shine right now. And I think everyone should be making the most noise possible right now, because these are the moments where you start attracting outside capital, you start attracting new user base, new community, and again, I mean, this is a shared economy. So without everyone being involved in the token itself, it's not going to grow. So yeah, make as much noise as possible right now, just as everyone else has been doing about the token.
Yeah, you mentioned Rare Evo and having such a big community there, and you can't turn around without seeing World Mobile representation. And it just reminded me of the shirt that you're wearing. That's the one that the Alliance gave out to the community at Rare last year, and real special story behind that shirt that it's made that my favorite World Mobile apparel. And you probably heard me talk about this, especially if you got one, because I told everyone the story about that shirt individually. But it's great when you just see it everywhere, and the community is great. One of the things that we're going to talk about is Network Builder and what the community is able to do to go through the process of owning franchises and spreading the word of World Mobile and finding subscribers and building up the network. Excuse me. And I was going to show the auction that was going on, batch 4. And when we started the show off, there was 28 out of 30 hexes that had been bid on. And literally about 8 minutes ago, the screen changed because it says this batch is over, because somebody, while we were starting the show, somebody got the last 2, or 2 people got the last 2. And so the auctions are closed now. Now that for new hexes, now you still have to wait the 48 hours for those things to close up. But this is an opportunity for folks to really make a business, control what they're doing, and build the World Mobile Network. So Cal, there's a couple things that have come out recently about Network Builder, including the Network Builder Academy. And sorry, this is the Airnode platform one. This is the problem, Cal. I got about 18 different tabs open right now. So trying to trying to find the right one, but
Your computer's
here
like
we
my
go.
brain.
Right.
I have 100 things going on at once.
So World Mobile did a post the other day on March 8th about the Network Builder Academy, and they posted a link to it. But this is from the World Mobile team account, and then we'll just come over here to Network Builder Academy, and this is steps for network builders to walk through the process, starting with how to find your hex, how to register your account, you know, bid and manage the auction process, which we're hoping to show you how that might work, except it closed. So we can't even show you the process for selecting a hex to bid on in live time. So good job, whoever grabbed those things. But thanks for screwing up my lesson plan. But yeah, there's 7 chapters right now. What are your responsibilities as a hex operator? Affiliate marketing, agents and hosts, finding them and building and growing inside of your hex, and how to create and prepare a business plan, or how to prepare and submit a business plan. I'm sorry. So there's a lot here, and some of the this is start to finish. Me personally, I've bid on a hex in a previous auction, so I'm already right here. Some people might be on step 1 as this closes and we wait for chapter 5 to open up of the batch 5 to open up of the network builder hex auctions. But you might need to start right here and just go through it just to catch up so you don't miss anything, and then go through the process. Do I want to do network builder?
Yeah. I mean, my favorite chapter, if you scroll down a little bit, and I'm not sure if anyone has read this one yet, and I hope you have, is how to prepare and submit a business plan. This one is really, really informative, and it kind of makes you think how to prepare to become a network builder, and what are the things that you're going to need in order to make your hex a success, right? So the go-to-market strategy and deciding how you're going to operate, how you're going to deploy your air nodes. Are you going to do self-deployment? Are you going to do a hybrid model where you have community like the air node platform actually sell your nodes through there, or if you're going to deploy them yourself? And just the actual step 7 is probably my favorite one. It's so well written. It really makes you think deeper into this, and it has some golden nuggets in there. It tells you, hey, I mean, if you're gonna take this serious, you probably should look into opening it up an LLC. And things of that nature. I mean, there's gonna be taxes that come with this. There's a lot of different things. It's a full blown business, and whoever gets into this should take it very serious, and should definitely read all of these requirements and start thinking in that direction. And it's not hard, preparing a business plan. It's definitely not the hardest thing ever. Opening up LLC. I mean, me and Rob has done it already, and it's very simple. I mean, it takes like an hour of your day. So it's now with AI in your fingertips, you can literally create all of that business plan within a matter of 30 minutes. You just need the proper data and plug it in, and can do it for you. But yeah, definitely check that out if you've already purchased a hex, or if you're thinking about purchasing a hex and you're kind of like going back and forth and saying, well, how should I approach this? Like, how do I create this business plan? Like, who's going to be my affiliates? How am I going to get these rooftops? Like, you got to start thinking about these things, and this chapter right here definitely makes you start thinking in that direction.
Now, Cal, so you've opened an LLC. You posted about that.
Mm-hmm.
You've gone through all this. I know that you've scouted the area. Do you own any hexes yet? Are you technically a hex owner?
Possibly, yes.
Possibly, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Nice. So have you been working out how you're going to do it, how you're going to build, how you're going to acquire these things, or is that still something you're trying to gather the information on and try to understand how to do?
No, I have a business plan. It's not it's not on paper yet. Well, it is on paper, but there's definitely different ways to approach every market, right? I mean, what works in your area, right? It's not going to work in the LA market, and this is where your business plan it's going to make a difference because, again, every market's different. Every market has a different customer. There is low income. There's high end customers and stuff like that, and different densities and yeah, I definitely do have a couple things in mind and that I have planned and currently actually working on as we speak. So we'll see how they pan out.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm definitely waiting for more from World Mobile. I'm definitely waiting for just try to get a better understanding of how things work before boots hit the pavement. Um, but and I've gotten messages from others as well that are like, I want to do this, but I have questions, and unfortunately, I don't have the answers to really help out at this point. So I think there's definitely I think there's some hesitation amongst folks to really jump in to buy up the hexes, spend the money with the unknowns. I think there's an advantage for people that jump in um, without having all the answers. I think there's a first mover advantage of sorts by doing so. Especially on this last one, we're going to brag about how people that bid on batch 4 had a chance to win a free hex from their watch list, but we can't even encourage people to do that because it just closed as we started the show. So yeah, I do think that there's some hesitation by folks. You see the Airnode sales sell out in minutes, and then these ones, the process for the batch, is taking anywhere between 3 and 5 or 6 days, depending on which batch you're talking about. So I think that people are watching it. I think people are very interested, but it's a lot different than owning an Airnode. It's a lot different than buying the token. It's a lot different than scanning for points. And so trying to just get your head around it. That's why I think that this Network Builder Academy is an important thing for people to dive into, especially if you're on the fence or you're hesitant, but you're interested. It's something that people need to pay attention to, read, understand. That way, you know what's expected of you, and you get a better idea of what you need to do to be successful.
Yeah, and I think people really need to think outside the box a bit when they enter this. I mean, this is something new, right? I mean, everyone has questions. I mean, I see in the chat, Dako, you're saying it's a big commitment, so understandable that people have questions, and I absolutely 100% agree with you. And I think this academy right here answers a lot of the questions, right? But again, as an entrepreneur, I think people need to take an initiative and start testing things out. You might fail 10 times, but that on the 11th time, you might figure out the way to onboard customers, right? And I'm sure many people will fail, and then I'm sure many people will be successful. But I think because it's a sharing economy, and because we are um, positioned in a such way where if we help each other, the actual network grows with every single network builder being successful. I think um, people will definitely hold each other hands with this and help as much as possible, because again, once one network builder figures a path out to onboard customers at scale and shares that path, then I think this is going to be sort of the I guess the moment where everyone's going to say, aha, this is how it's done. Okay, cool. I can make this happen too. Yeah, definitely big commitment. I agree. It's just the reward on the other side is just as big though. So the more time and energy you put into something, the bigger the reward on the other side. So yeah, if people are chasing that big reward, and if you've always wanted to become a an entrepreneur of any kind. And I think telecoms in general it's a very, 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 very lucrative space. And we all know that with AI upon us, like things are only going to get crazier and bigger, and connectivity is never going to go away. So, 11% of the population in the United States doesn't even have internet access yet. They don't have a cell phone in their hands. So there's definitely an opportunity here that we can go after.
Well, and I think that people are looking at it from a number of different ways. The unknowns that are there, the concern about the commitment, like you said. Rhino here talks about token price, since we have to buy with WMTX. A lot of folks, if they have token, they bought it probably when it was higher. A lot of folks, 20, 25, 30 cents a token. And it's down, 2/3 to 3/4 of the price right now currently. For some people have been here a while. The other thing is, if they have those tokens, they're probably staking them. And so to pull them out to make the auction bid or the purchase, you are losing your month of staking rewards. Especially if you have an Earth node or two in that wallet. I mean, you might be talking about a couple thousand tokens that you lose to pull out to buy. So for some folks, it might just be about cash liquidity, having the money to buy tokens to do it, since you don't want to give up your rewards or don't want to take the big loss on the token price if you bought it a while back and you're staking it. So definitely understand what some of the concerns are and some of the potential hesitancy of it. But like Rhino says here as well, once it gets rolling and makes more sense, I think people will be a bit more bold to jump in. It's just there's that complete unknown here. How is this going to work? Are they going to pull back? Are they going to change things? Is it going to be the same 6 months from now as it is right now? It'll be interesting to see how that all goes. But I hear Dom is saying that as he read through this academy, he was reading through and it started to make more sense to him, and he started to understand what was expected of him, required, and it was motivating for him to have that knowledge. So it's definitely this Network Builder Academy, and this is in the worldmobile.io. Just go over here to the tab that says blog, and you'll be able to pull that down and chase where this is all at. So it's not too hard to find. Worldmobile.io.
It's great. Rob, do you mind if you plug in the Network Builder Discord that's ran by community in the chat? I'm sending the link out. Wiser Mobile made a good point. There is a Network Builder Discord. We're going to share the link right now. For some odd reason, I can't post the link in the comments. And this is a place where you can go in and talk to other network builders, other potential network builders, people that are kind of interested in growing their own area and their own hex, and people can bounce off ideas there. I mean, we've held one call there, and it was, in my opinion, very productive. And I think once things scale a bit more, I think having these calls between people will definitely be beneficial, in my opinion. So jump in there if you can. Rob, I don't know if you can share the comment the link to that Discord. There it is.
All right, there we go.
Perfecto.
Speaking of different sites and different things coming out, there was a new platform that was a platform that was remodeled and brand new and fancy that just came out recently, and it's for Airnodes. So the old Airnode dashboard has gotten a facelift and a lot of new features. Have you seen this yet, Cal?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've seen it. I love it. It's great. I've exported some of my revenue from it, and I've put it in a spreadsheet, and it looks amazing. I mean, it is still in beta, but I think it's leaps and bounds better than what we used to have. I mean, there's a lot of different things in here. You can get notified directly for drops, for upcoming drops. You can compound your rewards and pay for more air nodes with those rewards. So it's definitely an improvement, and it's a way to scale the actual air node sales, directly from that platform. Funny enough, I have a buddy of mine who I got into World Mobile. He lives in New York, and he sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, open up the AirNode platform. It's completely new, and I love it. It's great. I can." He was like about to do his taxes and wanted to like send information about how much revenue he's generated for his AirNodes to his accountant, and I'm like, there you go, just export one button, boom, boom, you're ready, and you can actually. He's funny enough, he's purchased these AirNodes quite a long time ago, and he's just let his funds stay there. He hasn't even claimed them yet, and I was like, why don't you just use these funds and buy more AirNodes? They're just sitting there not doing anything. Make your money work for you. And he's like, can I do that? I was like, yeah, just compound them and buy it on the next drop. So yeah, it's a cool way to obviously get more people involved, but it's a very good job on the new platform.
Yeah, it's clean. It's easier to navigate through the site. What's nice is you're able to on a chart see what your earnings were month to month. You can see your total earnings. It shows if you've bought through the AirNode platform. If you bought on the drops, it shows when those purchases happened, how much you invested in them, and then it shows all of the revenue that's been generated. It even shows the lifetime revenue that you've earned per AirNode. So you can see, all right, hey, I bought this Apex, or I bought this Link, or whatever I bought, and it shows I paid this much, and this is how much I've earned to date off of that one. So you can track individually, which is it's a really nice feature, because people wonder, if I buy 100 Sparks, if I buy 200 Sparks, is that going to just lump? How do I know if one went down or if they're performing? This is a way to tell, just by going through all of your air nodes and finding out what they're doing individually without it being clunky or confusing. So they did a very good job with the site.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. It's great. What else has been going on, Rob? There's so much happening. I mean, we did an X Space, and then I feel like 1 week passed, and there's been like 10 different things that were announced within that week. So much happening. What else has been new?
Just I'm telling you, it's a chore to keep up with the scheduled spaces. Then you got, I haven't listened to the one with Mickey yet, and Andrew from yesterday, the surprise one, because it's just trying to juggle, between Minutes Network, Unity, World Mobile, the network builder stuff, all the alliance things that we're trying to do in the background. There's a lot happening right there, and sometimes my wife likes to listen to all of the updates and AMAs, and so a couple times a week she'll say, "Hey, am I behind any of these things?" And sometimes I'm like, I don't know, because I'm I'm not there. So it's sometimes I have to rely on you to give me the update, or WTX lady to give me the update, or Hydrex, just to let us know what's going on, because there's so many things happening that if you're not on the ball, it's hard to keep up with everything. There was something that I'm kind of interested in, that was recently shared, and you've spent time with him recently, so maybe you can jump on this, Cal. But Scaled Composites. Charles made a post about something brewing in the Mojave Desert. What have you looked into this at all? What do you know about Scaled Composites?
Yeah, it's an interesting, definitely interesting post. I don't know much about it. I mean, the community did some digging. right? I mean, you can see Rick right there. He made a very, very good post. I mean, this company has been around forever, and it looks like what's really interesting. It's Mickey did post some quote post in there, and he said, and I have it written down right here actually because I thought it was like super cool. He said, "Scaled composites are legendary in aerospace. The design and build advanced experimental aircraft, including some of the most innovative high altitude platforms ever flown. So if you're serious about building aircrafts and operating the atmosphere, you work with the best." And he's saying the stratospheric connectivity is getting very real. And we know that they're looking to start building these drones. And I mean, what better company than the ones that are best in the space and create the best aircrafts out there. So looks like things are speeding up and getting done quicker than expected. Actually, we know that there's going to be a test in the UK in June, I believe. Mickey said on the space, and this is where they're going to be showcasing the stratospheric technology and strap that array antenna to a Britten Norman airplane that excuse me, that the team has acquired, and actually planning on making a trip out there. What about you, Rob? I mean, if there's a possibility, I would love to be out there. And Mickey said there's going to be a workshop in Ireland or wherever they launch from, and there's going to be like 10, 15, 20 spots open for community. It'll be really fun to see this. I mean, in my opinion, this is going to be early days making history of something that will potentially connect millions and millions of people around the world. So it's kind of a must, to see it. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's something that, if I'm able to make it work, I absolutely want to be there. But what I really like is that they're opening it up for folks to participate, just as long as they're available and willing to do it. I got spoiled because my friend Emmanuel was working on the Aerostat a couple of years back and invited me to go down for some test launching, and so I got to see the Aerostat um, in action, and that was a lot of fun. And so, being that we've moved from the Aerostat, this is the next level of that. I think it'd be fun to take that next step with them and be there. It'll just matter, come down to when they're going to do it, and is that just something that we can get away from? With Earth nodes starting to ramp up a little bit, um, we don't know how much time and effort that's going to take for managing those just yet, and getting everything right with the closed user group and then the test net, and then eventually the main net, and then having to build and having to scale your systems for all of that. So people that are going to be managing their own Earth nodes, people that are going to be managing Earth nodes for others, there's definitely be probably a steep learning curve, or if nothing else, a lot of practice and extra repetition to make sure that you're building properly and doing things to help scale the network um, with Earth nodes. So I always have that in the back of my mind. Even for the last couple of years, as we've been on different chains, trying different things out, trying different builds. There's always that I don't want to plan too far ahead because I don't know when this is going to launch. So you're a little bit on edge at times, and so I hope that, because it feels like right now everything is right on the cusp. Everything that World Mobile is launching is right about there, and the rollouts. I mean, they surprise us with things. Things pop up and with little to no warning sometimes. I don't want to be in a position where I'm sacrificing one thing to do something else. So I hope that they just stage these things properly. If anyone from the team's listening, hint, hint. I hope that you guys stage things and stagger them enough that we're not having to neglect one thing to focus on another, and we can do it all. There's a lot of people that want to do it all with World Mobile, and you know, I hope that continues to be a possibility as this thing grows and expands.
Yeah, absolutely agree. 100%. Something very interesting also dropped this week, Rob, and it was the new Network Builder app in iOS. And there's a little bit of bugs right now. I saw you report something in the chats, and I did also confirm that trying to scan that QR code it's not working very well right now. But the team is aware of this hurdle. But in general, it's a really cool app, right? I mean, you can directly pull out your QR code on the go and onboard customers as you're doing your grocery shopping. You can stop by and talk about World Mobile with someone and just take out the phone app and just show your QR code and get them onboarded at that very second if you want to. There
As
is
opposed to putting a
obviously
sticker on their back with the QR code.
yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, that's after they leave. You can just say, "Nice to meet you." Give them a hug and tap that sticker on the back, and just say, "When you go home, take off your jacket, and then you get 50% off your first month." Just kind of like, anyways, jokes aside, but yeah, I mean, it's cool because like you can be on the go now, right? And take and place a bid on a hex that you've been eyeing and watching, and it's. I mean, I think it was definitely a necessity for this app to come out. I mean, people are not always in front of their desktop, right? Paying attention to these auctions. So, good job on the team making it happen. And if you haven't downloaded it yet, please do and leave a review. Obviously, 5 stars.
Sorry, looking for the mute button here. Yeah, I agree. I tried to. I downloaded it. It's on the phone. I was not able to pair my Network Builder account with it. It just the QR code. You scan it. It was getting stuck with me. And so I haven't tried it since the first day it came out. I think it was 2 days ago. So I don't know if it's been updated yet, or if that bug's been fixed. But so I haven't been able to utilize it. But I really like the idea. I think it's very useful. I think that what they are able to, what you're able to do with this, log in, place your bids, monitor the auctions. That way you're not hovering and stuck to your desktop, hoping that you don't get outbid as the timer is counting down for this. Like you said, the other things you're able to do, generate affiliate code right there, get people signed up, and some of it's just show off the tech. That might be the thing that sways folks is, hey, check this out. Here's what you're able to do. Here's a real simple way to go about doing this. Finding people to jump on and help you sell. I mean, there's a lot of things I think as they improve what they're doing with the affiliate program, the network, and Network Builder itself, as this becomes a more frequent thing instead of intermittent batches. I think that this is going to be a very useful tool for people who are actually building and growing this thing. So I'm excited to be able to use it a bit more and watch as the features come out even more so.
Yeah, this app could definitely evolve into something bigger than what it is right now. I mean, once these auctions sort of kind of phase out and everything's been taken, I mean, this can literally be turned into an actual CRM where you can kind of sort of contact your affiliates. You can actually contact your agents, right? Or if you have hosts, that'd be really cool to have some sort of a chat that you can go back and forth with people on the ground that are working with you to onboard customers, and there's so many possibilities that can happen. And obviously you're going to be on the go most of the time as a network builder, having meetings, talking to people, trying to get hosts, trying to get subscribers, working at events, whatever it is. So you're going to need an app in your hands. You're not going to have a desktop in front of you at all times or a laptop. So having that in the palm of your hands, definitely a need.
I apologize. I was messaging my other friend from Bulgaria, Cal. So it's funny. I always talk about you when I'm talking to him, and then vice versa. When I'm talking to you, I always mention him as well.
Brother from another mother, huh?
Yeah. He's he's not from Sofia. He lived there most of his life, but he's not from Sofia. but it was great to it was great to go. I tell you what, I might be going back to Bulgaria again here soon, just so you know. But
Hmm.
that was a lot of fun to be there, and then was fun was just texting you pictures and stuff, and you're getting a little bit homesick, you know, as I'm there in Bulgaria. It was a great time, but yeah, like we said, there's a lot of things that are coming out with World Mobile, a lot of things that are being built. There's a lot of opportunity with these things. With Network Builder, there's different avenues there, and you don't have to own the hex to participate. And I'm excited to see what some of the rollout is as people want to help out with the hex by investing in it, by being a remote owner for air nodes inside of a hex that somebody owns. We're not talking Reno, we're not talking Pakistan, we're talking, Cal, if you have a hex, somebody can buy in and invest in what you're building up. You can help locate the site and then say, hey, this is what I need here, put that out, and then people can come in and support what you're building, while making a potential investment for themselves as well. I'm looking forward to that as well, to be able to identify these things, put it out there, and grow this with other people. Um,
Yeah.
you see that happening. Uh, you see the things that are coming with the earth nodes. If you're an earth node operator, you've been seeing the updates. Nico's been doing a really good job of keeping people updated as to what's being built, what's being tweaked, what's being fixed, and what the process has been within the earth node operator discords. So it's really good to see people being engaged and people being excited for what's coming there. Air nodes continue to sell out, so much so that we continue as resellers of air nodes. We sell them at a slightly higher price than what World Mobile does, but we have the availability when they sell out, and we continue to see this where people reach out to us after the drops shut down, after they sell out for the Spark nodes in Pakistan. People reach out to us, hey, I didn't get as many as I wanted to, can I get another 100? I need another 50. I need, we sell these bulk packs that people can just get whenever, and make it very, very simple for them because it goes directly through World Mobile.
Hmm.
So there's opportunity there for people to get involved, where you don't have to wait for these drops, you don't have to wait for these batches to come out. We're watching the token, like you talked about, Cal, watching that token price go up. The activity, the volume is through the roof right now. And people are getting really, really excited about it. And I think it's um only going to multiply on the 23rd when Mickey comes out with this announcement that he's been teasing. So there's a lot
NFA.
there, right? Right. One other thing though that you mentioned, or we got kind of hinted at just a little bit, but there's a couple new things out from both Unity and Minutes Network, and one of those things. Look at this brand new Unity site.
Wow.
This
It's awesome.
is it's beautiful. I like the other one too. I like the just the smoothness of it, the imagery. They did a great job. But man, this is clean.
This is
This
next
is a
level.
really it's really, really nice, and it shows a lot of what Unity can bring, the opportunity that's in there, and how this all works. This is definitely a site that you want to explore. Some of it, if you looked at Unity, um, you know what the light paper says. You know how Unity works. You've seen the reward calculator, but there's some new information on here, and again, new navigation, and it's just something that absolutely, I think, go take a look at. Whether if you're interested in Unity, if you own Unity nodes, uh, but that team is doing a fantastic job of continually upping their game, putting more things out. You got to remember, this started with an idea, and as they grew it, they're putting the structure in place, putting the foundation in place, and now that that's there, we are seeing everything level up between the passive tasks And then also now I think just onboarded or about to onboard the fourth cohort of Scout and Runner. You're starting to see more activity happen with Scout and Runner and some of these other opt-in tasks. The plan is to grow those things, and you're starting to see a little bit here, a little bit there. And Josh got on recently on an ambassador call and just talked about how like we're almost the tipping point where things are just going to explode. There's going to be so many things going on. Keeping track of it all is going to be a chore because of so much happening, just even within Unity, and that's exciting. As we get these licenses out into people's hands, get them on the phones, get the iOS to start earning, getting you know, I mentioned this before. I got a buddy here in the States, but he's from another country, and he is actually created a Facebook group to get people in that country to get licenses.
Oh,
And
no way. That's cool.
yeah, so he's paying just a few dollars a month in advertising to Facebook, and it's opening up these cities. It's people are seeing them in the country that he's from, that he's targeting, and they're seeing that and they're reaching out because they want to be involved. They want that opportunity. And so being able to do that and then watch those earnings happen, especially as it increases closer to what they're saying as their conservative estimates as this thing grows and they get all these things locked in. So I'm really excited about the opportunity that Unity is providing, and I'm excited to watch it grow as they fulfill the things that they said from the beginning. This is where we're going. That's what we want to do. And you're starting to see, like I said, the foundation's poured. They're starting to backfill it and build the walls and fill this thing in for a really cool structure.
Yeah, that's awesome. Funny enough, keep that website open. What happened there?
I hit the wrong button.
I know we're big and beautiful, but let's
What am
keep
I
it on
doing?
the on the on the other.
I don't even know.
You're just getting
I
too
don't even know what I'm
excited.
doing here. Sorry, that's a user rookie mistake.
It's the ginger beer kicking in, huh?
Right? Maybe I need more. That's the problem.
It's funny. You were talking about your friend who opened up a Facebook group, which reminded me. I got my cousin from Bulgaria into Unity World Mobile, and he's an AirNode operator. He's a Unity NFT holder, not just a ULO, but he's a UNO. Shout out to my cousin. He actually, funny enough, opened up Unity Bulgaria on Facebook. So he's been building a small little community there as well, just kind of pitching the idea of Unity in there. And I was like, that's cool, man. Let's go. Let's get those ULOs. I really like this website, by the way. I think it's very clean. It's definitely upping the Unity game, and it kind of explain things a little bit better. If you scroll down a little bit more, there's actually you can see Jamie King in there. He's part of the first testimonials of a ULO, right? I mean, oh, hold on. Before we get to Jamie, sorry, scroll up a little bit more. This is my favorite part. A little bit more where the map is. There we go. This part, the global Unity node. I mean, node distribution. Look at this map, man. I mean, how many countries are on there? It's absolutely amazing. There, I think there's like 90, 100 countries already with actual UNOs. Distributing licenses out. It's all over the place, and we just launched maybe in a couple months back. But I mean, this thing has blown up. And I have to tell you, Rob. I mean, this new app update, the 1.14, whatever we on right now, the latest one, not the one on iOS. iOS still has a little bit of a issue that needs to get fixed, but the Android one, that one works very well for my devices, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I've distributed a couple ULO licenses to people, family, and friends, and I think their uptime, at least from what I see on my end, it's been pretty strong with this app. But yeah, it's so many countries, and there's so much happening. I mean, there's a Scout and Runner space coming up here on Monday, and I've been playing around with that on I was part of the cohort 1, so that was really fun. I mean, I don't know how much we can talk about Scout and Runner, but I think they're combining the last couple cohorts together from what I understand, and they're kind of getting ready to get it off the ground and move it on to the next stage. And we're at the scout stage right now, and then I think next stage is going to open up here pretty soon. It's the runner stage, and that's when it gets really, really fun and potentially really lucrative for people that are going to have one of these licenses. And what's cool about this is like this is a third party task, right? And this is a third party company that came to the Unity team and said, hey, we have a task that we like to present to you, and as long as you get your edge network and your sharing economy involved, like people can be rewarded at highly rewarded actually. So this, I know Omri has been talking about this, and he's been saying that this has been done with select a few people in the telecom space, and now for the first time ever is going to get opened up to, you can see 100 plus countries, and God knows how many ULOs are within those countries. So I'm excited. It's definitely gonna be fun, and judging by how Josh sounds right on the most recent Minutes Network space. I'm looking forward to what's ahead for both Unity and Minutes Network. There was another new thing that was recently released. Not only this Unity website, which was again really, really nicely done. It was the Minutes Network Explorer, which was also recently released. And my God, if you love stats like this right here, it's it's mind blowing. I mean, there is literally every single possible network stat that you can think of is on this Explorer. I mean, if you think they did a good job with the Unity website, I mean, this one kind of blows my mind. And my favorite thing is that you can actually track the Jingle traffic pretty soon, and it's on there. I mean, I know it's not actual touch points are not live yet, but that right there is by far my favorite part of the whole thing. But yeah, I mean, same thing. Look at this. The global network it's expanded. You can see how many countries and where the traffic is being terminated from, and yeah, it's absolutely it's done very, very well. What's your thoughts on it, Rob?
So initially, my first thought is a criticism. I don't see a dark mode.
Uh-oh.
It's so very, very bright.
Someone said it's cool, but it needs a dark mode. Oh my God.
There it is.
I'll be the hated guy. I'm like this weird light mode dude that the minority that keeps everything in light mode and burns my eyes with everything. But I don't know. I just like everything to pop. I like colors,
I think I did that already though. That was the problem. Is I maybe it burnt my eyes out. I'm not wearing my glasses today with my blue light blockers. So I think I need that dark mode a little bit more. I am quite a few years older than you, Cal. So maybe that's part of it too. I'm the wrong side of 40 at this point. So, what's nice is people want the information. And one of the things that I'm really amazed about concerning the Minutes Network community is people have done a really good job educating themselves. They become informed as to what's going on with Minutes, how it works, and they seek the data. I see these comments sometimes in the thing, hey, where's this? The Explorer is down, or where's this? It looks like country A, B, or C is not showing up right now. Why not? And I'm like, man, the involvement that people are getting, the way they're keeping track of all the network stats and everything, and just have that knowledge. It's not just one or two guys, not just Callus and Val, are good friends there, but it's community members that have really, really dove into this. And for people that like stats, I've always been a numbers guy. This is great. This is great to see. Excuse me. Something that you're able to put on a chart, put into context of what's really happening. So you can watch the growth. You can watch, hey, this is where we were. Just like we used to do, Cal, with with the air nodes when we first started our show, and we got excited because we broke 500, we broke 1,000, and hey, we're up to 2,000 air nodes, and now we're way over 100,000. But being able to chart that week by week, day by day, it's exciting to see that come in, especially as they talk about adding new countries and adding new routes to what they're doing on top of getting ready for Jingle. So I think that this should make a lot of people very, very happy. People that track this, people that pay attention to it, people that have really educated themselves as to how this works. It's very, very satisfying to be able to say, all right, this is where we were a month ago, this is where today. You can see it's night and day difference. So I think that they've done a really good job with this. We know that they're still building out more and more as they implement more things. You're going to see more features on this website. But I would ask that they add a dark mode, for folks like myself and certain members of the audience here.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely, dark mode is it's going to be needed. It's going to look very well in this new website. Yeah, I mean, man, it's been a whole hour already, Rob, and we you did mention some air nodes. You mentioned the word air nodes there, and you did mention also that Mickey and Andy came on a surprise AMA here recently this week, which was definitely a must to hear if you haven't heard it yet. But what I really liked about this AMA, and speaking of air nodes right now, is the fact that new air nodes are going to come on the platform, and those air nodes are going to be in the Philippines. So a lot of people, even though a lot of people have been waiting for the Philippine nodes, right? Like the Pakistan nodes have still been flying off like hotcakes. I mean, every single drop the team has and sells out within like less than an hour. Sometimes it flies much quicker than that. I mean, again, it's a no-brainer. You're getting 40% APY return on your investment. It's great, and this is why the platform we came out with has also been quite successful. I mean, we really don't talk about this, but shameless plug here. We've sold quite a bit of bundles, like 15, 20 different bundles already to people, and that's been amazing to see. So thank you to everyone that's been supporting the Alliance and has purchased a bundle from us. Rob said it makes it very easy to purchase the bundle, and you don't have to wait. And he's absolutely correct. I mean, you don't have to wait for a drop. You can just go to our website and get one of those bundles and start earning that close to 40% APY. And we made it very simple. You just go in there. It's a 4-step process. And by the way, this Titan has been sitting on there, and we've gotten a couple inquiries already for it, but we haven't been able to successfully close any of those inquiries. But just want to remind everyone, the Titan it's probably the okay, I'll say it's definitely the best node out there, right? I mean, it's the granddaddy of everything. And I understand it's definitely the cost is high, but then again, if you really think about it, it has that Overwatch fee, and now that we're pedal to the metal with subscribers onboarding, new plans are out. I mean, people in Reno need to be serviced, and I hear these Titans are not only in Reno. I mean, they're definitely being installed in the surrounding areas as well, and they're going to power everything. So if you want to own one of these and you've been flip flopping, you should definitely look into that one. But yeah, back to the bundles. I mean, yeah, here it is. We have 4 easy breezy bundles, 50 to the 500. And for some reason, the 100 pack has been the most popular pack. I figure like people normally would go with the 50, but they always double up for some reason, and they always go with a 100 pack for some reason, which is pretty cool. And yeah, frequently asked questions right underneath, and you get your nodes very, very fast, probably within less than a week. So,
and just start earning right away. So you get something middle of the month, end of the month, you would get credit for as long as you pay by the end of that month. Don't pay us. You pay World Mobile, but you get earnings for the entire month that you purchase them in. So if you get them on the 25th of the month, you get credit for the entire month. It's not just earning the day you buy them. So that's kind of a nice extra little perk there you get. Just gives you an extra month closer to to that break even point and increases the APY a little bit there. But yeah, we like I mentioned with the shirt that I'm wearing today, the Alliance Polo, some really cool things here. I'm constantly wearing World Mobile, Alliance, Unity, or Minutes Network stuff that I was able to get right here on the site. Especially right now, there's not a merch store for any of that stuff. We are it. We've been given permission to utilize this stuff to make merchandise, and very happy. I'm going to say though, this Alliance beanie right here, the white one, this sucker is awesome. That's my favorite thing I purchased. I mean, I like the polo. I think the polo looks really good, but this white beanie it's clean, white with the black logo, man, and it looks good. I'm not one of those guys that wears beanies all year long. I'm just when it's cold outside, but man, that is my favorite item that has come from this store. It's the perfect mesh or mashup. The color, the logo, everything it's very clean. But a lot of really cool things on here. Joshua, our friend Stoke Nodes, has done a great job. Mark, who has built the site for us, has done a great job. And so Dom is saying he's received a lot of compliments on his Unity hoodie. So definitely, if you guys are looking to represent what you're doing, what you're supporting, what you've invested in, here's a way to do it. And here's a way to support the Alliance. Here's a way to show, I was kind of excited because we've had a couple of sales outside of, believe it or not, outside of me. We've had a couple of sales for Alliance polos. I'm looking forward to walking around because this is more like the, you wear this, it's kind of like you're more into it, like if you wore a World Mobile polo walking around, people are going to think, all right, he represents that company. That's his company. And so I'm excited to see that people weren't daunted by the World Mobile Alliance polos, and people are ordering them because they're sharp, they look good. I'm looking forward to seeing people at Rare Evo in the end of July wearing these Alliance polos and representing and taking ownership, because that's what it is. Cal, you said it best when you called it community powered merch. And so looking forward to seeing what everyone's doing, how everyone's building up, getting ready for Network Builder, getting ready for Earth Nodes, building their brands up, representing what World Mobile's doing, and as well as supporting the alliances as we go about doing this. So very excited about this stuff. And again, I'm proud of it. I wear it all the time because I just think it looks good. And the thing is though, we need help. We need help with this stuff. I got everything written up. I just need to get we need to get the timing right for it, but we're going to have a merch design contest where we're going to be asking for help designing these things and getting out what you guys want. I mean, if you look at this stuff, it's pretty simple. Here's the Minutes Network logo, the token logo right there. Here's the Unity logo. I'm not I'm not a graphic artist by trade. And so everything that's on the site, I would absolutely wear. Absolutely. I think that it's nice. It's clean. It's simple. It's not too flashy or explosive, but it's also, at least in the stuff that I've helped with, not very creative. I think Joshua has done some great things with like the Metamorphosis design. I really love that one. But we're looking for some creativity. What do you want to wear? What do you want? What can we put on here that's going to benefit the community? And so looking forward to putting up that contest, getting some cool design ideas from you guys, and then also credit and reward you for helping us do this stuff. So be ready for that. Here's another one. This Node Runner, Joshua did a great job of with and what's cool about this one is as you zoom in, I think. Why isn't it loading? Oh, it just choked. Sorry. But as you those are all hexes that make up the map of the globe. Anyway, enough. That's more than a shameless plugging on my part there. I apologize for that. I went a little long, but Cal, we've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes, and Oh, there you go. Here's a good idea. You can find a distributor for high visibility vests or visibility shirts. That way you don't get smacked by a car when you're out trying to install air nodes in your hex.
Mhm.
There you go. That's a good one,
I
Dom.
have
I
a
like that.
I have a guy that sells them.
Nice.
I can make it happen.
There you go. But Cal, we start to wrap things up. Is there anything else that we've missed? Anything that we want to get in here before the end of the show?
I think we've covered quite a bit of things today. You know, we talked about all-time highs across token holders, all-time high across AirNode deployments, daily active users. We talked about the token absolutely smashing it all over the place. People, I mean, every time I open X, it's like World Mobile's trending. Like everyone's talking about WMTX. So, very good job. The community has been absolutely killing it. It's funny. Isaac, who's part of the token team on the World Mobile side, he did post. He didn't make a post. By the way, I sent it to you, Rob, if you don't mind pulling it up. And there was a little nugget in there. I don't know if people were paying attention to that little nugget, but if you are and you caught it, then you can put two and two together and see what might be coming out of this volume increase that we've been seeing. And by the way, there was a couple people that oh, there it is. There it is. If you zoom in a little bit, you can see what he says right there. Hold on, let me open it up because I'm actually not wearing my glasses, which I should. So it's funny. Everything on the screen right now looks super blurry to me. I should probably be wearing my glasses when we do these streams because
Or look
Rob
at dark
pulls
mode
something
more
in.
often.
Oh yeah, I got to do dark mode more often. Yeah. But yeah, if you let me load it up on my end so I can tell you what the nugget is. But he's talking about all-time high in token holders, all-time high in CoinMarketCap ranking, all-time high in tier one exchanges and liquidity loading, right? So there's your little nugget right there. Something is definitely loading right there. And is it tied to that 323.26? Is it not? Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Well, we'll have to wait and see, right? Yeah, we've done enough teasing in this in this stream, I think. But
Well, the
yeah,
problem is we don't know what we don't. At least I don't know what we're talking about. So we just teasing, but it's just kind of
we're teasing each other and
right.
everyone that's listening. I wanna say thank you to everyone that shows up every weekend. We see Dom, we see Rhinos here, Paul and so many other people. I mean, thank you, Wiser Mobile and everyone else that shows up every weekend. And if anyone wants to ever come up on one of these live streams, please reach out to the Lions. We'll love to talk to you and live and make you part of this live stream. And it doesn't always have to be me and Rob. I mean, we get lucky and sometimes we have guests like Mickey or Charles, and Emmanuel comes up. And by the way, I hear the Deepin Cat is going to come to one of our streams pretty soon. He did reach out and they request that, so we'll see when that's going to get scheduled. But I'm going to look forward to that. I'll always love it when he makes time for the Lions. And yeah, so many things are happening. I mean, my favorite part is obviously that the affiliate program is live. All the plans are live. And if I know we're still waiting as network founders, and we're gonna be able to switch to the new plans. But I didn't wait, and I have a separate phone here, and I took out a line just to test these things out, and it works really well. I mean, I'm very happy with the new plans and the pricing, and I've subscribed a couple family members to them already, and some friends, and everyone's like really happy with the pricing, and especially nowadays with the current condition and economy and everything. Like, people really do appreciate the fact that you can get obviously first of all private, right, from end-to-end plans, so you know that your data is not tracked and sold to third parties. But then also the fact that you can save on your current plan. I mean, I used to pay like over $100 for AT&T, believe it or not, which is insane per line, and I have 5 lines for all my family, and now it's a complete game changer, knowing that my entire family stays private, and I get to save quite a bit of money for it. So yeah, grab that affiliate code and start pushing it, and start getting paid out for it as well. So yeah, this is what I'm mostly looking forward to expanding this year, and yeah, it's exciting times ahead, definitely.
Yep. Yeah, we're definitely spoiled. We have a great community that we're a part of, and we're able to do these shows and hopefully provide some insights. Not everything that runs through my head or your head is maybe applicable or accurate all the time. But that's the beauty of being part of the community. We get to speculate, we get to dream, we get to wishfully think, assume, and it's fun when we're right. But it's great that we get to do this stuff together, and we get to talk about things, the what ifs and everything that goes with anticipating what World Mobile is doing and what we get to be a part of. And it's fun to do that. And it's great when we have guests on that are part of the team that can, steer the ship a little bit and encourage everybody and give a little bit of alpha. So it's nice to have that balance. But it's fun being here. It's fun doing these things, and it's I enjoy being a part of this. I enjoy being a part of the community and being able to hopefully provide some positivity and encouragement along the way. Just Cal, just as you do. I know that people reach out to you quite a bit during the week just to bounce ideas off, to get your opinion about things, and to ask for help with things. And that's great. We have some other community members who are in a similar position where they're making things happen and people are taking notice. And it's fun to see that. It's fun to watch this all grow. And I'm looking forward to even more. I'm looking forward to when we're having discussions, strategic talks about how we're doing network building, what you're doing, Cal, what other folks are doing. Get out there and share the marketing plans, because I'm going to tell you, Cal, other than maybe trying to slap my affiliate code on here to get somebody to switch to World Mobile versus you slapping yours on here to get them to switch, and we wouldn't do that, but we're not in competition. I'm in the center of the US. You're in LA. And so everything that you do is going to positively benefit and affect me and what I'm doing. And if I can learn from what you're doing, how you're building things, that's going to affect me and everybody else, including the EarthNode operators, AirNode operators, people who want to invest from a distance. It's going to affect the token price. So we're able to build each other up. And other than if we get on an auction bid and we're going at it, trying to win a certain hex or something, that's really the only competition here. Otherwise, everybody's going to win with this as we all do it. So I'm looking forward to having those strategic talks, not just the updates, not just the guest appearances, but to be able to actually go on here with other network builders and figure out what they're doing that's making them successful, so that we can implement that ourselves. Those are the kind of things that are happening, that will be happening. Those are the things that are coming soon. And knowing that there's people that are passionate about that and want to participate in that, that's very, very exciting. But again, you guys, it is Saturday. It's pie day. Go get yourself banana cream pie, or whatever your favorite pie is, and enjoy the day. I'm going to try and enjoy what I can from outside, because it's currently about 58 degrees out right now, but tomorrow it's supposed to be 9 degrees. It's going to drop overnight. It's going to be very, very nasty out tomorrow. So I'm going to enjoy today. I'm going to be inside tomorrow, and then we're going to have a really, really good week as things come. You mentioned the Scout and Runner call on Monday. Hopefully we're getting some more stuff next week from World Mobile, from Minutes Network Community, as we anticipate that 323 announcement in about a week and a half. So folks, thanks for being here. Thanks for everything that you do. Thanks for the support and the encouragement that you give us. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. DMs are open. We're here to help, but we're also, we're part of this thing, so we might be reaching out for help ourselves with things as well. So anyway, everyone, have a great weekend. We look forward to talking to everyone very, very soon, and reach out if you need anything. But anyway, take care.